Well, this is Shanti Maria. She's a female Harris's hawk. We go hunting together in an activity called falconry, and we also do parahawking. And hawking is another word for falconry, and para meaning like or close to. So we call it parahawking because it's almost like the ancient sport of falconry, but we're not hunting with the bird. And what drew me to falconry so much was the relationship people have with their birds. People have been writing about it for over 1,000 years. To go flying with them is absolutely just a dream come true.
Many of you have seen my parahawking video that has about 7 million views. It features Shanti, the Harris's hawk, flying with Kirk Sillinger, one of the falconers who trained Shanti to fly with paraglider pilots. Shanti and Kirk were featured on various TV networks, including Animal Planet.
What I want to do with parahawking is be able to bring people closer to a wild experience. When you're out flying with a bird in their environment, getting a little taste of what the world is like from a bird's perspective, paragliding is really one of the only ways to do that. Birds try to use as little energy as possible to stay up. And we as paragliders with no engines and the inability to flap, we have to do the exact same thing. So we follow them into the lift. They're our soaring guides.
Oh, Shanti!
Dave Metzger started and funded this parahawking project and was also instrumental in training Shanti. Both Dave and Kirk currently offer falconry experiences where you can learn about raptors, falconry, and actually interact with the birds. Shanti was selected for parahawking because Harris's hawks are communal hunters, hunting in small family groups. This makes them more social than most raptors, making it easier to train them to follow a paraglider around in the air. However, the government would not allow commercial parahawking with native species, like the Harris's hawk. So Dave had to find a bird that A, could survive the peregrine falcons at Torrey Pines, B, had some sociability, and C, were non-native and available for falconry and exhibitions. Lanner falcons checked all these boxes. Lanner falcons are the most social of raptors, besides the Harris's hawk. Lannards don't migrate, which means they're less likely to fly away and not come back. And lanners are commonly used in the United States for various commercial applications such as falconry. Dave now offers commercial parahawking at Torrey Pines with Bunko, the Lanner falcon. In between Shanti and Bunko was Baby Thermal, or BT for short. BT was a young Egyptian vulture. Vultures in general are far more social than any of the hunting raptors.
Come on, baby T! Good.
Big weight, big weight.
Yeah, he landed on the foot and got it. And he's doing that, and I got some awesome shit, dude.
Egyptian vultures have been very successful parahawking birds in Nepal. Unfortunately, they are exceptionally difficult to find, in part due to the harmful effects humans have had on their habitat. BT was very social and independent. He loved everybody. He would fly off to the park near Torrey and play with the kids who were playing soccer, hang out with the partiers, eat their fried chicken, and made such good friends that by the time Kirk and Dave arrived, BT did not want to leave, and his new friends didn't want him to leave. BT's social and independent character was what unfortunately led to his death. BT was soaring when he spotted a dead rabbit on the road about half a mile away. BT landed on the road and was immediately struck by a passing vehicle. BT had many wonderful experiences in his short life and educated and entertained a great number of fortunate people. My favorite memory of BT was the day Kirk and I decided to try to take him for a flight from Blossom to El Cap. Initially, the lift was weak, and Kirk and I were stuck below launch for quite a while. BT was bored and probably tired and kept landing on us. As it was, we were struggling in the tandem, and his additional weight wasn't making things any easier. Finally, we got up and headed over. Sure enough, BT followed us. Here's some more footage from that happy flight.
When it's not always raining, there'll be days like this. When there's no one complaining, there'll be days like this. Everything falls into place like the flick of a switch. Well, my mama told me there'll be days like this. When you don't need to worry, there'll be days like this. When no one's in a hurry, there'll be days like this. When you don't get betrayed by that old Judas kiss. Oh, my mama told me there'll be days like this. When you don't need an answer, there'll be days like this. When you don't need a chance, there'll be days like this. When all the parts of the puzzle start to look like they fit, and I must remember there'll be days like this. When everyone is up front and they're not playing tricks. When you don't have no freeloaders out to get their kicks. Well, that's nobody's business, the way that you want to live. I'll just have to remember there'll be days like this. And no one steps on my dreams. There'll be days like this. When people understand what I mean, there'll be days like this. When you ring out the changes of how everything is. Well, my mama told me there'll be days like this. Oh, my mama told me there'll be days like this. Oh, my mama told me there'll be days like this. Oh, my mama told me there'll be days like this. Oh, my mama told me there'll be days like this.